With your most accurate forecast on this hump day, I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. Unfortunately, we are not done with the wind, at least in eastern Arizona, where the fire risk is once again going to be high. Not great news for the wildland firefighters. They're in areas around Show Low and Greer, where the Greer Fire is still burning this evening and this morning. Here's a look at futurecast winds throughout the day today. We're going to stop it at 10 o'clock, and you see wind speeds in eastern parts of the state right around 15 to 25 miles per hour. Gusts around 45 cannot be ruled out over the next several hours. Meanwhile, across central and western Arizona, winds will be breezy at times, just not as intense as yesterday. We're forecasting gusts around 20 to 25 in the metro, different compared to yesterday, where we had gusts around 25 to 35 miles per hour. Then later on tonight, the winds will die down. But because of the high winds, low humidity, dry fuels in place across eastern Arizona, once again, those fire weather warnings or red flag warnings remain in effect throughout the day today. But there is a cool down that's already here as a result of the storm that's come in. Temperatures over the weekend and even on Monday were above 100 degrees. Yesterday, we only hit 90. Today will be even cooler with a high of 87 degrees. Notice our normal high is 94, so it'll be several degrees below that later this afternoon. You're starting off temperatures on the cooler side at 68 degrees at 8 o'clock for your Wednesday in the valley. Upper 70s at midday, and again forecasting a high of only 87 degrees in town. Northern Arizona will keep highs in the lower 60s for areas like Flagstaff. Heber and Show Low, you'll be at 63. Payson near 70, mid 70s there in Globe, and mid 80s across western parts of the state. Now, Futurecast is showing a little break from the wind beginning tomorrow as that storm moves to the east. There's a weaker one that's going to try to build to our southwest tomorrow and Friday, but a relatively weak storm. The next stronger one, though, will arrive for the weekend. What does it mean for us? Well, another chance of rain and mountain snow in the high country, maybe a slight chance of a shower in the valley at 10% for the latter part of the weekend, but the wind will pick up once again statewide. Here in the valley, we're forecasting sustained wind Saturday and Sunday, right around 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusts around 25 to 30, so some breezes here and there. In eastern Arizona, the winds will pick up once again with gusts around 40 to 50 miles per hour, so fire danger will once again be a concern in that part of Arizona. Your 7-day forecast showing temperatures from today warming up. We'll go from the mid-80s this afternoon to the 90s for Thursday and Friday. For the weekend, we'll be at 93 degrees on Saturday. Then we drop to the mid-80s on Sunday with a slight rain chance, but then we're back to the 90s by Tuesday of next week.